It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the possibility of seeing an Abby versus a clicker scene in the TV show. This needs to happen on TV, and I'll tell you exactly why. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with this breakdown. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So we all know that Abby in the game is a beast. She's taking down clickers, infected, and even that monstrosity known as the Rat King. But here's the thing, Abby in the TV show isn't exactly as physically imposing as her game counterpart. And that got me thinking, should they really go for a Rat King battle in the show? Or should they go in a different direction? Personally, I think they should give us something that's equally intense but a bit more grounded. A life or death fight between Abby and a clicker. Brutal, savage, and dark. Everything we love about The Last of Us. Let's face it, seeing Abby take on the Rat King in the game was epic. But can you imagine that scene in live action? It could easily come off as a bit, well, goofy. Especially since the TV version of Abby doesn't have the same hulking build. So instead of trying to replicate that, why not give us a scene where she's going toe-to-toe with a clicker? I'm talking about a raw, visceral fight that really tests her survival skills. Now that would be something worth watching. In the game, Abby's strength is a big part of what makes her such a formidable character. She's built like a tank, and she needs to be to survive in a world overrun by infected. But in the show, they've taken a slightly different approach. She's still tough, no doubt, but she's not quite as physically intimidating as her game counterpart. That's where the challenge comes in for the showrunners. How do they keep Abby's character just as badass without making it look over the top? A fight with a clicker could be the perfect answer. Clickers are already terrifying, and seeing Abby struggle to overpower one would really highlight her determination and grit. This isn't just about brute strength. This is about survival. A close quarters, life or death battle with a clicker would not only be incredibly tense, but it would also show us a different side of Abby. We'd get to see her using her wits, her speed, and her will to survive rather than just her muscles. Here's how I think it could go down. Imagine Abby is cornered in some dark, claustrophobic space. Maybe it's an abandoned building or a tight alleyway. She's low on ammo, low on supplies, and suddenly a clicker comes out of nowhere. This fight isn't clean, it's messy, it's brutal, and it's savage. Abby's using everything at her disposal, her fists, her knife, even the environment around her, to take this thing down. The fight goes back and forth, and there are moments where it looks like she's not going to make it. But in true The Last of Us fashion, she digs deep, finds that last bit of strength, and takes the clicker out in a way that leaves us all holding our breath. This kind of scene would be so much more impactful than trying to replicate the Rat King battle from the game. It's gritty and realistic, and it would resonate with both game fans and new viewers alike. Plus, it would give the showrunners a chance to do something new with Abby's character that's still true to the spirit of the game. By focusing on a more grounded fight like this, the show could also build Abby up as a character who relies on more than just physical strength. It would make her victories feel earned and struggles more relatable. And who knows, maybe it could even soften some of that backlash her character received in the game by showing a different side of her. It's a side that's just as vulnerable and human as the rest of us. So what do you all think? Should the TV adaptation give us a brutal Abby versus clicker fight instead of trying to go all out with the Rat King? Or do you think they should stick to the game and show her taking down the biggest baddie in the room? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.